This broadcast is different from the others. I'm not here to flatter and deceive, to promise everything to everyone. I'm speaking to you tonight for one reason, to tell the truth about the terrible state of our country. I was born and bred in this country. I have 4 beautiful children, but I tell you, I'm terrified for their future. Indeed, the future for all our children, because very soon this will no longer be our country.
We British have become second-class citizens, whilst foreigners jump the queue for housing, jobs and benefits. While we struggle to pay bills and live in fear of losing our jobs, crooked politicians fiddle their expenses. Politicians also lavish billions on asylum seekers and rich bankers, whilst thousands of pensioners freeze to death in winter. Despite the sacrifice of millions of our war heroes, the politicians have sold us out to the EU, taking away our right to decide our laws. Almost every day, a brave British soldier is brought back from Afghanistan in a coffin. Our boys and girls are sent to fight a war that has nothing to do with British interests. The BNP would bring them home now. We don't hate anyone, but we do love Britain, and we, like you, are angry that politicians have let immigration wreck our country. Enough is enough. What would our war heroes think if they could see Britain today? They fought to keep this country British. They did not fight for multiculturalism, political correctness, or to see our country flooded with foreigners and our people turned into second-class citizens. Finally, there is an alternative. The British National Party is Britain's fastest-growing political party, with over 100 councillors, a seat on the Greater London Assembly, and seats in the European Parliament. We will put British people first in their own country. We demand British jobs for British workers. We say no to an EU superstate, and yes to keeping Britain free. We will stop paying foreign aid and give that money to pensioners, and we will bring British troops home from Afghanistan.
This is our country. It's about time we started looking after our own people for a change. It's not politically correct, but I'm proud to be British, which is why I'm voting British National Party.
It was us pensioners that built this country. Now we get treated like second-class citizens. Only the BNP will look after our pensioners. That's why we're voting British National Party.
I want to see British jobs for British workers. That's why I'm voting for the British National Party.
I'm a retired police inspector with 38 years service. I'm also the individual that first blew the whistle that sparked the whole expenses scandal. I'm standing for the British National Party because they're the only party that the British people can trust.
We Sikhs are proud of our heritage, and the British should be proud of theirs too. I know the BNP very well and I admire them. They are only doing what is natural. They are standing up for their own people in their own country.
The British National Party is the only party that wants to bring our troops home from Afghanistan now. Not next year or the year after, now. That's why it's so important for you to vote British National Party these elections.
Labour, Conservatives, the Lib Dems, they're all the same, they're all to blame. I'm viciously attacked by the politicians and media liars for one reason. I refuse to toe their politically correct line. That's why they abuse me. Remember question time? I will put British people first, all the time and every time, and I don't care what names the politicians and media liars call me because of that. I tell the truth. So don't waste your vote. Do the one thing that will really upset the politicians. Get your own back. Get up, get out, and vote British National Party. Then they'll listen.
Call the British National Party now on 0207 078 3286. Standard geographical charges apply. Calls from mobiles may be higher. Visit the BNP website at www.bnp.org.uk. British National Party. Putting British people first.